Hi there. In this video, I'm going to talk about using jQuery to stop the further propagation of a web page when you click on a link on the web page. So for example, if you have a link like this, and it takes you to, for example, yahoo.com. What I want to do is when I click on it, it shows me thank you message and then it doesn't go anywhere. So basically this link is doesn't follow its default behavior, rather it goes and uh, does something else for me. I can do this very easily with jQuery. Now to include jQuery, I would not go much into detail of it. You can go to the jQuery hosted libraries in google developer.google.com and copy this hosted library from the uh, hosted libraries guide and paste it just above the head. So now you have included the jQuery. That means the jQuery is available for you to perform the operation. And I would add the jQuery here, the functions related to the thing that I want to do. So basically I've written it very fast because I hope you are aware of a little bit about how to use the ready function of the jQuery. If not, please watch my video in the link given below. So you want to avoid this link and you want to show an alert message and probably stop this link from going ahead anywhere. So if we give this link an ID just for reference, I call it link so that we can easily pick it up. And to get that link, we would just write in hash link. The hash depicts the ID and the function is on, and the event is called as the click. So whenever there's a click on the uh, link, this event would be called, and what would happen is going to be written inside this function. So this function has some kind of things to do, and inside this I want to alert message. So let's say alert, I clicked the link. So when you click it, I click the link would be popped up. The only problem is that after you complete the alert, the link will take you to yahoo.com, and we want to prevent it. The way to do is just to pass a parameter called as the event here and add a very small object here, a small statement, event dot prevent default. Basically what it does is that it prevents the event from getting executed the way it should. So that means that if a link takes me to another web page, it won't because of this statement. Let us see if this works as the way we have made it to be. So we just load this file, and here's the Yahoo link. So if I click on this Yahoo link, I should see the alert message, and it should not take me to the Yahoo link. So I'll click on it, and as you can see, there's a message, I click the link, and just with the OK button, and if I click OK, normally it would take me to the yahoo.com site, but here it won't. see it is not taking here. To show you that we have prevented that from happening, I'll just comment this out and rerun this file. Now the alert would be shown, but also we will be taken to yahoo.com site. So when we click on this, the alert is shown and we are taken to the yahoo.com file. So basically what we have done is, when the document is completely loaded, we have added or attached an event which is fired upon the click of the ID link, which is our hyperlink. We could have used another way to access it, but this was more easier to explain, so that's why I used an ID. And upon click on that function of that ID, a function is called where alert is shown. And since we have passed the event parameter, the event.prevent default is causes this event to be stopped right there. So if we just uncomment it and test the whole thing once again, we'll see that the link does not take us to yahoo.com. And that is the beauty of jQuery. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching.